Good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching this, and welcome back to Persona 5. So in the last episode, we caught up with some of our confidants who had mementos requests, and things are looking up for them. We also met up with Mishima, who is expressing some very strange behavior. But hopefully that blows over, and we don't have to end up changing his heart, along with the others. So for today, I'm gonna spend time with Makoto. Hey, do you have some time to talk about Eiko's boyfriend?
Thank you.
Well then, let's step inside the student council room. Eiko's boyfriend Tsukasa has been sending me a lot of texts recently. His days and nights are reversed due to his work, so he often sends me a good morning late at night. Does Eiko know about this? I'm not sure. I'd definitely tell Eiko if he asked me on a date. But for now, things are generally pretty normal. Mostly messages like, "How's your BF?" and "Hope you had a great day today." Do you think the relationship could actually be serious? Was I just biased to think that all he wants from Eiko is her money? No, you were right to feel biased. I mean, he definitely seems suspicious to me.
Yes.
I mean, it does sound like a TV show. A lying host that tricks women into debt, then forces them to sell their bodies. But those kinds of things exist in reality as well. Immoral hosts, human trafficking rings. My father even mentioned to me about gangs of men that look specifically for depressed women in Shinjuku.
It seems...
They take advantage of the loneliness those girls feel to force them into horribly abusive situations. Then, after ensuring the girls are buried in crippling debt, they make them sell their bodies to pay it off. There are other ways they force girls into it as well. Blackmail, illegal immigration. There are countless victims of schemes like that. Countless gangs as well. My father was going after a particularly notorious one when... In the course of his investigation, he was hit by an errant truck. The impact killed him instantly. At first, it was thought to be an accident. But at the funeral, I overheard my father's superior speaking with my sister. He was saying my father had likely been assassinated. They suspected that the gang he was investigating hired the driver. Do they know which gang it was? I don't know. The driver died on impact as well. But apparently they found drugs in his bloodstream. Either way, that gang has been pushed back into the shadows thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. I'm not sure any of that would have happened if not for the incident with my father. He sounded like a noble man. You have my condolences. He truly was, wasn't he? I wish I could be a little more like him myself. Instead, I've just been hesitant. That's actually why my sister became a prosecutor to begin with. She couldn't stand by and watch as evil prevailed over justice. That passion undoubtedly came from our father. Our mother passed away many years back, but when father was killed, we had to survive on our own. The responsibility, the pressure of that all fell on my sister. Because of that, she can't help but talk down on our father at times, She says death is no different than surrender. But I still look up to him. I was often lonely because of how much time he spent at work. But seeing him tirelessly pursue one case after the next was nothing short of incredible. That was how my father chose to live his life, trying to bring justice and order to the world around him. And I'm sure he was happy, seeing a smile on your face.
Yes.
Come to think of it, there was something he used to say to me all the time. The most important part of your life is how you choose to live it. How have I chosen to live? And more importantly, how do I want to live? You can figure it out now.
I see.
Now? You're right. I can still change my path going forward. To be honest, I've been determined to follow the path my sister laid for me. After my father's death, I wanted to lighten the burden on her as much as I possibly could. Oh, we were supposed to be talking about Eiko here. Sorry for going so off topic.
Actually,
I've never actually talked to anyone about my father. It's such a painful memory to look back on. But I feel comfortable discussing it with you. And beyond that, I think I understand my life a bit better now.
thank you very much.
Priestess rank 7. Shadow Factorization. Allows you to see null, repel, and drain when highlighting a target in battle.
All right.
Oh, it's Eiko, gloating again. Maybe I'll, skip college and just get married to Tsukasa instead. I guess she's choosing how she wants to live too. As long as she's sure she'll be happy. Oh, another message. Huh? You serious about Amamiya-kun? Wanna have a double wedding? Please refuse her.
You're right.
We need to make sure she doesn't go and reserve a wedding hall for us. I mean, I couldn't even begin to think about marriage at this point in my life. By the way, can you keep pretending to be my boyfriend for a little bit longer? That's the best method I have of keeping tabs on Eiko and Tsukasa. At any rate, thanks for listening to me today. I'll let you know if anything urgent comes up.
All right then.
Ah, you're back.
There haven't been any mental shutdown cases lately, right? Not since Okumura took first place in the rankings. Perhaps the culprit behind them is being cautious due to the success we've had recently. So it's because of us. Damn, I'm glad we're famous. But it's highly probable they'll become active again. Especially if they think the Phantom Thieves aren't actively attempting to do anything. We're also gonna be in trouble if we let public opinion go down the path it's heading. Yes, there have been a great deal more instigating comments lately, and we're all trying so hard. Our inactivity must be upsetting. We should keep that in mind. Well, Akechi's here tonight.
Hi.
Sorry to intrude. I simply happened to be passing by, and had an urge to drink a cup of fine coffee here. Thanks for your patronage. Gosh, I should be thanking you. This is one of the few places I can actually relax. My apologies. I'm sure it must be closing time soon. I'll be on my way soon enough.
I'll see you later.
I know he's a detective, but it's nice having him around. So, we're gonna spend time with Hifumi tonight.
Good evening.
In addition to practice, reading books about shogi is important for winning as well. I've read all my textbooks. Where can I gain knowledge that I have yet to discover? Oh, never mind. May I request a match? Jinpocho might have some old textbooks for Hifumi. Maybe I should invite her to Booktown. Indeed, that place may have knowledge that I have yet to discover.
Let's go.
I'm looking for a book that contains an analysis on a certain game of shogi. My next opponent is a very powerful player. I must study as much as I can until the match. But look at all these books. It's not going to be easy to find. Well, don't worry, leave it to me. Are you good at tracking things down?
Well then.
I'll rely on you. I think we'll be successful if we work together. Rather than search blindly, we should study the shelves and come up with a strategy. First, let's get an idea of how books are arranged here. Is it by title or by author? Let's take a good look around the store to fully understand the layout. I'd also like to find a book about shogi problems as well. I'll explain while we search.
I look forward to it.
If we approach this methodically, we might find them. I appreciate your assistance. The clerk gave me a gift. It's quite a lovely ornament. You should display it in your room. A king piece.
Thank you very much.
You have tomorrow off, right? I'm gonna be on standby at the hideout. So, since it's a day off, we gotta play games. I'll bring an awesome one tomorrow. I'll show you the ropes, so you can use it to let out your stress. It's a retro game called Power Intuition. Look forward to it. Time to make like a tree. We should get some sleep if Futaba's going to be here during the day tomorrow. Who needs police when we have the Phantom Thieves? So true. So much for being a great detective. Akechi-kun is finished. I'm really curious about their true identities. Those calling card posters are collector's items now.
Hey,
Futaba's down here in the shop. Sounds like Futaba's here. Come on, let's go downstairs. So yeah, Futaba hangs around LeBlanc on Sundays. So anyway, we got stuff to do today, so... First, let's go get our Aojiru.
What do you want?
Keep the cycle going.
All right.
Now then... let's go find Makoto.
Hey! I see.
Oh, Eiko said she had a favor to ask, but I've been pushing it off. Do you think you could maybe come with me to see her? Thank you. It's reassuring to know you'll be there with me.
Shall we go?
She's waiting over at Big Bang Burger.
Is something the matter?
Well, I was wondering if you could lend me some cash. It's nothing real major, but I need it, like, right now. I'll pay you back, though. Honest. Please? Does this have to do with Tsukasa? Mm-hmm. He dropped a super expensive bottle of sake at work, so the club's making him pay for it. But he needs help.
How suspicious.
He's lying to you, Eiko. Don't give him any money. He's not lying. I know you're all weird about the fact that he's a host, but my Tsukasa's not like that. He's real gentle, and honest too. He even calls me his princess. I'm the only one he says that to, you know? He says it because I'm special. So he calls you his special princess. What do you think, Ren? I think he says that to all his girls.
Yes.
I have to agree. Every girl who gives him money is his princess. That way he can never get their names mixed up. Don't accuse him of that stuff. You don't have any proof. You're not wrong about that.
But...
Did you ask anyone at his club about the broken bottle? Well, no. He told me not to talk to them about it, though. He's too proud to have me go crying to his boss. Please, Makoto, you're the only person I can trust. All my other friends would rather focus on cram school and entrance exams than take time to help me. And who knows what my parents say if I tried to ask them. Please, even a little... I think you should end your relationship with him. If you don't put a stop to this, he might try to drag you into some suspicious line of work. Oh, he already got me a job. It's nothing weird, though. I'm just serving drinks at a bar to help him pay off that broken bottle. He said I'll be #1 in no time. Maybe I'll just keep doing it after I graduate high school, though. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna go to college. Eiko! You can't just do what he says. He's trying to deceive you. A smart person like you totally wouldn't understand what it's like. You're just gonna go to a good college, work at a fancy company, and then what? At the end of the day, your life's gonna be totally boring. I mean, is that seriously how you want to live? I'm not sure yet. But be that as it may, you should still stay as far away from him as you can. So you're not gonna help me? Just forget it. I can make it up if I just let some customers take me out on dates after work. Eiko, wait! I didn't want to have to tell you this, but Tsukasa has been texting me almost constantly. Recently, he's been asking if my sister and I live alone, and that he'd be glad to help us out. Even today, he asked me if I'm still happy with my boyfriend. Listen to me, Eiko, he's not serious about you. Don't give me that crap. Tsukasa's just so nice that he'd worry about my friends for me. Wait, you were texting him behind my back? What the hell, Makoto? It was mostly him texting me. Ugh, you have the grades, the looks, a cool boyfriend, and you seriously still want more? Tsukasa is all I have. You can't take him from me.
Please listen.
That's not what I'm trying to do. Yeah, right. Just keep your hands off. I'd never forgive you if you stole him away, Makoto. Tsukasa is all she has. You know, I think she's exactly the kind of girl those gangs in Shinjuku are on the lookout for. Lonely, depressed girls who have nowhere to vent their frustrations.
Actually...
Eiko's family is quite well off. Her multi-talented younger brother seems to be the sole focus of her parents' attention, though. I'm sure that's why she fell for Tsukasa in the first place. She treats her like she's special. But asking a high schooler for money isn't normal boyfriend behavior. She needs to realize that. You're going to help, right? No way I'm backing out of this.
Thank you very much.
It's reassuring to hear you say that. Eiko's blessed to have both money and a family, yet she's still trying to break free from them. She's almost the exact opposite of me. But I guess in a sense, watching her now is almost like looking back at my past self. I was so blinded by my own convictions that I never stopped to consider other alternative viewpoints of the world. But that's not the right way to live. I want to show her that, just like you did for me. Priestess rank 8. Now Makoto can use Endure.
All right.
I know she wants me to stay out of her business, but I never forgive myself if I let this come to pass. What is the right way to live? At any rate, we're going to catch that horrible host. I'll let you know once I've thought of how to do it.
I'll see you later.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
Before we head out for a nighttime activity, there's something that we've been neglecting to do. We gotta call up Kawakami to do some laundry for us.
Okay. Hi!
Alright. We're gonna go spend time with Iwai tonight. We gotta find somewhere that ain't so popular. This area's marked. Well, just do some work around the shop then. Maybe I should invite him to Inokashira Park. Inokashira Park, huh? That's not bad. Come with me to check it out. Not bad. It's easy to get here, and there's a lot of open space. Yeah, this'll do. Thanks for telling me about it. You planning on having a picnic here? I'm surprised you figured it out. I want to give a student who's preparing for the high school entrance exams a chance to relax. Either way, thanks for today.
Look.
I'll continue being flexible with our deal. Make sure you keep being useful for me, alright? Man, there's so much nature here. It must be really peaceful during the day. But it's places like this where you're most likely to run into trouble. So just be careful. I remember him playing with something like this. I think it was a duck, though. Anyway, gotta hold on to it, for future purposes and all. A swan boat?
Later.
Hi! Good morning.
How are you feeling? A bank, a pyramid, and now a spaceport. Anything goes in the cognitive world, I suppose. Anyhow, this is on a grander scale than before, so we'll have to do some research. We should get moving soon. Why don't we go to the palace today? I'll think about it.
I see.
I won't push you, but don't forget about Haru. Talk to me anytime if you go. I'll make sure I'm ready. Today, we're gonna spend time with Shinya. We need to pop into the Velvet Room to get a persona for him. So, meet you guys later.
There you are, inmate. Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual. It requires the cooperation of the Phantom Thieves, who stand against ordeals in the hidden world. It's a special fusion called Public Execution. Apparently, luck plays a great role in this ritual. It will determine what form your new persona takes. Additionally, I have heard that there are some special powers only attainable through this method. Basically, whether or not you make good use of it is up to you. You better devote yourself, inmate. The development of rituals is now complete, but your rehabilitation shall continue onward. Keep pushing forward toward that ultimate goal.
I'm Belphegor. You're a guy, right? In that case, I guess I don't mind becoming your mask and joining up with you.
Okay.
Aren't you gonna train? I thought you wanted to get better. I'll be at the arcade today. It'd be fun to hang out with me. Okay, I'll be waiting. Hey! There was a Phantom Thieves capsule toy machine at the shop in the back alley. You can get all kinds of Phantom Thieves stuff. I got a Phantom Thieves badge. I wonder what I'll get next. You're here to train, right? Well, are you ready?
All right! You bastard!
What the? You made the same mistake last time. What are you doing? Don't you get it? You can't just shoot all over the place. The King's so awesome at that game. Yeah, but he's got such a bad attitude. It's like he's bipolar. I wonder how long that high schooler is gonna be able to keep up.
Ugh, no, not like that!
You haven't gotten better at all. When are you gonna learn? Phew, it's really late. Thanks to you taking so long to figure it out. Well, don't compare me to you. You're the king here. Yeah, you're right. Hey! I've always been good at shooting games. But I absolutely never want to lose gun about. But so I guess I tend to get all heated up about it. It's time for all the elementary school kids to go home. Do you understand, little boy? Shut up. Do I need to call your mom? Fine, I'll leave, alright? Oh. He was awfully rude. Seriously. I really wanted to keep playing. I house is so boring. No one's ever there, and there's never anything to do. Adults and high schoolers are so lucky. They get to play all night long. Having that much time helps you get stronger. I wish I could play all day instead of going to school. I'd never lose another game. I need to get really strong, like the Phantom Thieves. You really admire them, don't you? Well, of course I do. I want to be just as strong as they are. I believe in the Phantom Thieves and their strength. I'll let them know you said that.
Thank you.
That'd be great. Seriously though, I can't stop thinking about that employee. He was super annoying, huh? If he says something again, I might just have to use that move on him. The one I taught you, remember? You should use it sometime. Tower Rank 2, Bullet Hail. Chance to enter a gun-based all-out attack after a successful ambush.
All right.
Well, it's just a move in the game, so it won't work against actual people. I wish it did. Then I'd be strong in real life. I need to be able to win in real life. I'm gonna head home.
All right.
Later.
Ah, you're back.
The exhibition match is tonight.
Let's do it.
Should probably save my game. Here we go. The day of my exhibition match is finally here. Do you have time today? I'd like to see you beforehand. Thank you very much. I'll be waiting at the church.
Thank you.
After I confessed, I was scorned by the media. I bet everyone wants me to lose. However, I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. I'm going to win, with these very hands. Give it all you got, Hifumi.
Yes.
Well, it's time. I have to go to the venue. You won't be able to go inside the match room, but you can watch over the internet if you'd like.
All right.
I'm off. An online broadcast of the match. And the announcers are commenting on the gameplay. Is this the end of the road for the phony princess? She's getting pushed back quite a bit. It's only a matter of time now. Hifumi is biting her lip. She doesn't seem to be doing so well. But that was a masterful play. Perhaps her skills are the genuine article? Oh no, that's not good. The next move will surely result in checkmate. Hifumi looks troubled, as she's being pushed around the board. She hasn't made a move. I'm thinking phony princess, real defeat as the headline for our next article. I concede. I was utterly destroyed out there. It was as if I was an ant challenged an elephant. A shogi player should know her limits. That was the first time I ever had to forfeit a match. I was so ashamed of myself. I didn't want to hurt the pieces any longer. That was a very queenly decision, Hifumi. You remember. One must lose with grace, with dignity until the very end, as a queen should. But I confess I'm confused. I mean, naturally I'm disappointed that I lost. But I still feel happy, as if a demon has been purged from me. The moment I realized that victory was impossible, I felt a strange peace. What's important is what I do from this point on. I played so disgracefully in front of you. Perhaps you can just view it as an example of what not to do. And understand that there are times which require one to forfeit with valor and grace. Star rank 9, Torio. Decreases turn delay to 0, allowing you to instantly escape battle.
All right.
I've been thinking about this for a while. Let's make today your last lesson. Huh? Spending time with me has only brought you pain. Hifumi is thinking hard. I should be careful about what I say here. So, this is goodbye. Well, I still want to keep playing. You know, get better at shogi. The things you say sometimes. Perhaps I should take a lesson from that ambitious nature of yours. If that is what you wish, then prepare yourself. Your training will be quite intensive. There may be things I can learn from you as well. I suppose this is a friendly rivalry for both of us, as irreplaceable shogi friends.
Let's go home. Wow!
What's that smell? Did you get new perfume? It's nice. Yeah, it's a new fall fragrance. It's supposed to be mysterious, like the Phantom Thieves. I thought I'd wear it to show my support while they're out there taking down an evil corporation. A show of support, huh? I could post a photo online of all the fan merch I've amassed. Maybe they'll be motivated by how passionate their fans are. Gotta say, it looks like everything's come up roses now that Haru's on her side. But flowers die in autumn, do they not? And ignore. How about you, Haru? Have you gotten used to all of this yet?
Yes, thanks to all of you. Just chatting like this is great. I never really had a chance to do such things until now. This isn't the time for me to be enjoying myself, though.
Don't worry about it. This class is boring as shit anyways. You know I'm reading this, right? Here we go again. Haru, one's personal resolve paves new paths. It was the same circumstance with me. Regardless, about 2 weeks remain. We should stay on guard. Today, we're gonna spend time with Takumi. So let's head over to the clinic. The evenings have been getting cooler. It's easy to get sick in that in-between period as the seasons change, so be careful. So, what are you here for today? I've made progress with the medicine. Could you tag along for a bit? I'm going to meet someone at Inokashira Park.
Let's go.
It's close, right?
Here.
All the data, specimens, and sample medicine, they're all there inside that case. Let me know if you need anything else. Based on what I read in the findings summary you sent me, the results are truly amazing. We'll perform one final exam with our equipment, and we'll be ready to treat Miwa-chan with it. Excellent. Then the rest is up to you. So this is the kid from your study, hmm? Yeah, he's my little guinea pig. You certainly walked a dangerous line, but I'm sure you implemented the strictest of safety protocols. Please put some thought into the offer we discussed, will you? Yeah, alright. I'll call you later. He's the doctor treating Miwa-chan. He just so happened to be a year ahead of me in college. I told him everything since I was so close to perfecting the medicine.
Thanks.
I have to thank you again. All of this is thanks to you helping me with the clinical trials. It was pretty rough. I made it through. I bet. Although it was really fun for me. From my tour of their medical facility and discussions I had with their development team, I'm confident this will be a success, and they'll complete development on schedule. The final result will be out of my hands, though. If I don't accept their offer, that is. I was recruited. He offered me the position of head of research and development at his hospital. Which means I'll have to close my practice. Huh? I start first thing next month. Unfortunately, Takemi Clinic of Internal Medicine will be gone. What about your patients? I'll urge my patients to transfer to that hospital, and I'll be sure to give them priority there. You seem flustered. Are you really that troubled by it? Just kidding. Huh? The part about being recruited is true, but I don't intend to close my practice. I kind of like being a general practitioner. I'll still work with them to develop new medicine, though. Once the medicine's perfected, I'll be able to see Miwa-chan and receive my reward, her smile. Oh, I need to give you your reward, too. I'll think of something to give my little guinea pig for holding up his end of the deal. Death rank 9.
All right.
Anyway.
You were really concerned when you thought I was going to close this office. I know you said it was for your entrance exams, but come on, really? I think it's about time you started being honest with me. It's okay, you can tell me.
Hey.
Why did you keep coming to me? I should choose my words carefully. Why don't you tell me the truth about why you kept coming to me? Well, I mean, it's the same reason as always. It was for my exams. Yeah.
I see.
Is that so? Well, I can take a hint. It's getting late. You should get going. Come visit anytime.
I'll see you later.
Ah, you're back.
Alright, let's see. Tonight, we're gonna spend time with Chihaya. No test today. Instead, I have a request for you. Will you please hear me out? Thank you so much. Can we talk after I close up shop? I'll contact you again later for when to meet up. Honestly, I still believe in the existence of fate. I mean, the fortunes I see have an extremely high accuracy rate. But I suppose my divine power isn't completely absolute, huh? You want to test it again? Well, of course, but I'm sure that would only end in disappointment. You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate really can be changed. But I always concluded that it was something beyond our control. Almost like the laws of nature. Eternal, impossible to defy. And yet there exist people like you who can ignore those laws and impose their own will upon the world. How can I become one of those people, Amamiya-san? Trust in yourself. Trust in yourself and your abilities. What? Trust in myself instead of my fortune-telling? I've never thought of it that way before. This city keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations. There was nobody like you back in my hometown in the country, Amamiya-san. It was a small traditional town deep in the mountains, populated almost entirely by older people. That sounds peaceful. During the winter, it's practically inaccessible due to all the snow. That alone should tell you volumes. Wow, you lived way out of the way from where I used to live. The youth there are forced to be strictly obedient to their elders as well. Not explicitly, of course. Oh, and there's a small shrine in the center of the village. There, It doesn't matter anymore. I left that place to come to this city. It means nothing to me now. After I arrived in Tokyo, I found comfort in this stone. It came from someone who dared to care about me, even though I'm just a monster with strange powers. That's why I sell holy stones. I want to help those who suffer from inescapable fates similar to my own. However, now I wonder if they really do much of anything. After all, you managed to change the destinies of my clients without one. Is it truly possible to alter fate with nothing more than mere words, attitude, and passion? If that's the case, I won't be needing this. I'm going to confront fate head-on, with my own strength. Although, the chairman would be really mad if he found out. The chairman? Oh, don't worry about that. Just forget about it. Unless you want to suffer my curse, that is. Anyway, if fate can be changed, maybe even mine can be corrected, right? It didn't work for me before, but perhaps this time. I think it'll work. Right. I look forward to our continued exchange. At least until I can manage to change my fate. Oh, and I'll be sure to put some extra effort into my fortune-telling for you. Fortune rank 4.
All right.
Well then, thank you for today, Amamiya-san.
Until next time!
Continue reading Master Swordsman. A heart that never backs down is the secret to Bushido.
Hey, hey!
I skipped breakfast, so now I'm hungry. Have you seen the totem pole at the diner in Shibuya yet? Yeah, it really is a totem pole. It's so colorful. I just love watching people try to eat it. I'm amazed whenever someone can eat it really neatly. Eating a totem pole? Neatly? I wonder why they call it a totem pole. Maybe it looks like a totem pole. I can't imagine what kind of food looks like a totem pole. And eating it impresses people? The mystery deepens. The totem pole at the diner, huh? Okay, I'm interested.
Oh, have you heard?
Have you ever thought your phone went off, but nothing actually happened? It seems so many of us have experienced this that a term has been created for it. The English name for that particular phenomenon can be abbreviated to PVS. Would anyone like to tell me what that stands for?
I need an answer.
Let's hear it, Mr. Amamiya. What is this phenomenon commonly called in English? Okay, let's try to puzzle out this acronym. So PVS, referring to when you mistakenly think your phone is going off. What's the P? Phantom. Right. It's gotta start with phantom, since you're only imagining it. So next is the V part. That means it'd be phantom... what? Vibration. That's it. When your phone buzzes, you say it's vibrating. Last is the S. So if we have phantom vibration so far... Syndrome.
Good.
The correct English term is phantom vibration syndrome. If you're anxiously waiting for someone to contact you, your brain will apparently trick you. This is an affliction that can only affect a modern society, where being connected 24/7 is commonplace.
Nice going!
All right.
When I was a student, I'd get all worked up waiting for my SO to call me at night. Nowadays, people complain if you don't reply to a text you just saw. Kind of obnoxious, if you ask me. Think it'll ever get to a point where we'll be able to read each other's minds? I'll pass on that, thanks. Okay. So we're a week out from when we're going into the palace. That's our update for the moment. So today... we're gonna spend time with Futaba. So let's head over to Yongen.
Welcome back! Really?
You got some time? Let's keep going on that promise list.
All right!
Let's hold a strategy meeting in LeBlanc. Don't worry, there aren't any customers around right now. The next promise on the list is... go to school. Right. Pretty hard stuff for the second boss. It's gonna be even harder knowing there are people there too.
All right, let's do it!
Well, there ain't no time like the present. Come on, let's go.
Huh?
You're going to school? Oh, never mind. Just go have some fun. Here we are. School. think my heart's gonna pop out of my chest. Hey, Makoto. What are you doing here? Well...
I see.
A promise list, like what you used to make with your mother. Well, do you want to come in? Can we use a go home instead? Come on, Futaba, don't get cold feet now. I was hoping you'd say that. I'm sure you'll be fine. Most of the students have already left, and all the teachers are in a meeting. Oh, and I'll join you. I can use my position as student council president to avoid any problems that may arise.
Really?
You're incredible! If I've got you two with me, this place is gonna be as easy as fighting a trash mob. I'm not sure I understand. That's a good thing, right? Anyway, come on. I'll show you around the school. This is the cafeteria, where some students choose to eat lunch. Lunch. That reminds me of this time I was the only kid who didn't get a pudding in my meal. Oh, and this other time I ate a strawberry with ketchup on it. I didn't notice because they're both red. It was really gross. Anyway, the cafeteria is pretty boring, huh? Let's move on. This is the school library. We have all the regular academic flair here. Textbooks, encyclopedias, study guides. But we also have a few manga and light novels at the request of some especially vocal students. So many books. Do you like to read, Futaba? Back in elementary school, I memorized the titles of all the books on a shelf with just one glance. The other kids thought I was making it up when I told them, though. But when I recited all the titles to prove it, they just laughed and called me a freak. Am I weird, Ren? I think they were a little surprised that you were able to recite all those books. No, they were really creeped out. Ugh, school is the worst. Well, we should move along. Only the classrooms remain, though on second thought, maybe we should pass on those today. Shall we head back to the entrance? I'm sorry, Futaba.
No.
Don't be. It's my fault. I remembered all that sad stuff on my own. I guess dwelling on the past is just a bad habit of mine, huh? I don't know, I think it's cute. Huh? What kind of weird fetish stuff are you into, Ren? But honestly, Futaba, it's clear how much you have improved recently. You would have never gotten so worried about this before. Huh? What I mean is, worrying about something is the first step toward changing it. Coming to school like this is a huge breakthrough, Futaba. You're doing great, right, Ren? Yeah.
Ooh, a new discovery.
So you're happy with me even though I got totally depressed? Is this like that saying about when life gives you lemons? Maybe I could make lemonade for the Phantom Thieves, figuratively speaking.
You're right.
That would be wonderful. Hermit rank 4. Position hack. Chance to instantly hold up enemies when starting a battle.
All right.
Man, this ability got me out of a lot of bad scrapes before. I'm sure you would make a lot of friends if you decided to come to school now, Futaba. Friends. Futaba? Oh, nothing. Alright, I went back to school, so that means promise number 2 is all done.
Okay, going home.
What are you feeling for dinner? How about curry?
Okay?
Ah, you're back.
Things are getting really crazy online. The Phantom Thieves have been trending all over the country. Not a day passes that I don't hear people talking about the Phantom Thieves in the city, too. That just means people are really starting to count on us, right? This fervor may be too extreme. It is a dangerous omen. We could face great danger if anyone manages to discover our true identities. Don't scare us like that. Ain't no way somebody's gonna figure that out. Either way, this excitement has definitely piqued the public's interest in the Phantom Thieves. We'll need to be even more careful from now on. What do we gotta be the ones who sneak around? It don't make sense. Alright. First we need to go upstairs and feed the plant. I believe this is the last time we're gonna feed the plant.
Oh! Oh!
Because we can get our points to kindness through other avenues now, like hanging out with Shinya or Sojiro.
All right.
Oh!
But for tonight, we're gonna hang out with Hifumi. I feel somewhat unsatisfied playing on my own. Since I'm at the church, may I ask you for a match? Thank you very much. Please prepare yourself on your way to the church.
Good evening.
It would be nice to dine out once in a while. However, I can't help but wonder what we would eat. Tactical analysis with variety taken into consideration leaves me with a buffet. Oh, never mind. How about we play a match? Maybe I should invite her to go to the Wilton Buffet with me. Is this a place you recommend?
Let's go.
Coming from you, it must be great. Just as I thought. You like restaurants that have a calm atmosphere. That aside, there are so many different types of food here. Oh, I'm so excited. Now, how shall we plan our attack? Let's see what you got, Hifumi. If that is what you wish, then I must give this my all.
Actually,
I often ate at a hotel buffet with my mother. But to protect my image, she told me what I could and couldn't eat. Those aren't fond memories. However, I feel like today's game will prove to be quite fun. Well then, shall we begin? I'll start. Which of us can best decorate this dining table? To a fair match.
thank you for today.
When is President Okumura gonna get down and beg for forgiveness? The sooner they get it done, the better it is for society. We're counting on you, Phantom Thieves. Don't let us down. Those politicians and Okumura both deserve divine punishment. Aw, this place is sold out of Phantom Thieves merch too?
I went to buy a present for my grandchild the other day, they had a Phantom Thieves costume on sale. It'd spell the end of this country if kids started wanting to become more like the Phantom Thieves. You're already in your second year of high school. You should have a clear vision of your future. If you're looking for safety and stability, a civil servant is a good option. Hey, I'm Amiya.
Why don't you try?
Not all civil servants work in government offices. Which of these occupations is a civil one?
It'll be the fisherman of Nagaragawa.
Very good.
Only the cormorant fishermen of Nagaragawa are officially used by the Imperial Household. Those fishermen are granted spots in the Imperial Household Agency's Board of Ceremonies. That said, you can't break into that industry even if you wanted to, since it's a hereditary occupation. If you want a government job, try for a spot in the Diet, though some may say that's hereditary too.
Nice going!
All right.
I'm honestly fed up with politicians these days. Isn't there anyone who seriously wants to improve this country?
Oh yeah, they said on the news that the cabinet's approval rating went down again. They're the complete opposite of us. Our popularity and approval have been going through the roof.
Hey,
Calm down, Mona.
We're 6 days away from our visit to the palace. So anyway, next time, we're gonna hang out with Shinya today. So until then, thanks for watching.